All right, this is my review for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and or 2, I guess. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. It was. That's what I'll say. I like the ending. I think the ending was the best part for me. I would say I did like part one better. I think because part one, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't play any games, nothing. But this one made me really want to play the games because there was a lot of elements, like him like putting a mask on his face, where I was like, I'm pretty sure that's in the game because it just seemed like such a game element. But I was like, that seems pretty cool that they would have a mechanic like that. Like you're trying to look at the camera and then when something's getting close, you have to like basically, kind of basically they turn them to Medusa. You just have to put them on freeze real quick, like, oh snap, you're one of us, you know what I mean? So that was pretty cool. So there's just a lot of elements that I see in here that I'm like, oh, I wonder if that was in the game or if this is new, or like I'm wondering how faithful they are. So I think this Five Nights at Freddy's 2 definitely made me want to play the game, and I think I will check it out and just see how that is. But anyways, what I'll say is this: part one I did like a little bit better because the lore. I just like the lore of this place, and like, I mean, this one has so much lore too. So they're both good, but this one just had so much lore. This one I just think that the second act was way stronger than the first act for me. And I think partly because this film has a lot of jump scares, and I don't have no problem with jump scares, but if they're used correctly, this one has so many, and some of them did get me. I will be honest, but I think it's because there was so many, and you would think, oh, if there's so many jump scares, you should not be able to get used to it. And I was, but sometimes it was like, oh, like I wasn't expecting the character design to be that good. For example, they had this character I think called the Mariner, or is basically like a puppet master robot, or mechanical thing, and that the character design is actually really good. I've seen a few horror movies this year, and I will say, out of all the horror movies I've seen, there's been horror movies that have more scary stuff than this. But what I'm saying is, the design of this character, the Mariner, I believe it's called, whatever it's called, it's long and like black, and it has like these like line eyes. It's very striking, and it has great effect. So when I saw it for the first time, I was like, wow, I never seen it. I thought that was pretty. It was almost like Slenderman, but a little more disturbing. And I was like, wow. And you've seen it a couple times, and it was still, for me, it was still pretty interesting. And the way it inhabits people and things, I thought was really interesting. So I'm looking forward to more, is what I would say. If you've seen the movie. But other than that, I'm gonna say the like I said, I think just the setup, it was a good amount of, it wasn't even a good amount of stuff. It was just that I was digging the lore, but I want to go in a little bit deeper. And I think that they give it to you, but I don't know. Is it just I just want more? I think I just want more. That's all it is. And if I did have to grade this out of 5 stars, if I had to, I'd give this a solid like 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like, it was very enjoyable. And I think the first one I get like a 4. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I give it a 4. But the point is, I think the element that I really loved about the first one is when he was kind of going into his dreams, and he was trying to figure things out, and it was a lot seriouser than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like super fun and like goofy. Like, this isn't really goofy, and it isn't really fun either. It's more, this movie really takes itself serious, and they have a little bit of fun with it too, but it really takes itself serious. And when it has fun, it's just like little things you laugh about, awkward characters doing certain things and how they interact with people. But I think I like the tone, but I just want more of the lore. And like I said, they gave it to me. I just want more. And if you've seen the movie, I would say it looks like we're getting more. And I hope we get maybe like 2 more of these movies, because I just want them to expand more. There's so much questions I have, but they kind of answer all of them in the first one anyways. But I just like the idea of these spirits and these kids and these robots. And I just like the way it all kind of ties in. And I stayed for there was a little bit of after credits. I did enjoy that as well, if you got a chance to see that. I'm just excited for the future of it. And I think, I just don't think, I think like I watched like the whole, like, I'll say the last act of this movie, like, I liked a lot. But I don't know what it was. Like I said, I did like the movie, but I'm trying to figure out like what was I reaching for? Okay, this is what it is. I knew there was something bothering me about this one. I was like, you gotta remember what it is. So I don't mind when films cut away from things. I don't mind it. But there's so much parts in this movie where something's about to happen or there's bits of action and they're cutting so much away from it. And I understand it if you want to cut away, but it seems like they have the budget because I see these animatronics. They look amazing. They look like they could win awards for these things. Like they really look good. Like I know it's a combination of CGI most likely and practical, but the practical looks so good. I'm like, if you're gonna do a fight with the monsters, let us see a little bit more of it. Or if they're killing someone, I know that they don't want to show everything, but let us just, I think I just wanted to see a little bit more. I think this movie is PG-13, and I think it's holding it back a little bit. I feel like, and it's not that it's not fun, but I just feel like that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the gore. I'm missing the real nature of what these creatures can do, what these animatronics can do, and how things can go so far. And they do give a bit, they do show a bit too, but it's just like, I just like when they make horror movies PG-13, I just don't really understand it. Like I just feel like just make it rated R. I feel like it would be so much better. Like I feel like if the third one is rated R, it's gonna be insane. Like I feel like if the third one's rated R, like it'll even make more money. Like I think that's what I figured out. Cause I was watching, I was like, what is it with this? What is irking on me? It's like I was enjoying it, but there was something in me that I was like wanting more. I didn't know what it was, and now that I'm doing my review, I realized that's what it was. Every time I was watching something happen, I was enjoying it, but then even when we got to the robot though, animatronic mashups, it was like it was so much cutting where you didn't really get to see too much of the carnage, and I think that's what it was. I think that's what ultimately that's what it was. But I did enjoy it, and I think in the first one I forgave it. And I didn't really need any carnage or anything, or think about going to the first one, because the first one, the lore was so strong and it was holding me so much. I was watching, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect all of this. I didn't expect the way I didn't expect the spirits. I didn't expect any like kind of spiritual or let's say ghostly aspects or haunting type of aspects. I just thought. Like, I just saw Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought animatronics, like someone's control. I didn't really think about too much, but this series makes you think about like how this stuff happens and the spirits of people and different things like that, and like lost souls and different things like that. Like, I like the way it kind of plays with all of these things that can be possible in this world. So I did enjoy it, but like I said, I just want to see more, and it probably won't do it, but it would be so awesome if they made one of them. Like, just make the third or the fourth one, however much they're doing of them. Maybe make one of them third. I feel like make the third one rated R. I think it would go so far. Like, and it doesn't have to be rated R, but I just feel like this is movie, it would serve it so well. I feel like it's held back a bit, and I think that's what's been holding it from being like, it's really, really good for me. But I did enjoy it. Other than that, I'm gonna say, other than that, I think I'm pretty good. I don't think I got to say too much more. I enjoyed myself. I would say definitely check it out if you like. The character design of the Mariner. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't think it was the Mariner. It was oh man. I didn't look up the name. I saw the movie and it's I don't know. I don't think it's Mariner. It's something. It's something that starts with the letter M, and it's a big black like animatronic, and it's long. And it looks like the eyes look like lines, and it's scary to me. Like, I was watching it and I was legitimately like it got me. Like I said, there's a lot of jump scares in this, and I was like, cool. But when that thing popped out, I was like, okay. Like I did flinch. I was like, all right. And it was so good. And then I gotta put some respect on it. Like the way it goes into, I'm trying to spoil too much, but all I'm gonna say is the way that demonic or element or that animatronic interacts with things and people. I love the way it inhabits things and how it looks once it inhabits something or something. It looks so good. And I'm like, whoever made that effect, I'm saying, all right, this is how we're gonna make it look. Cause I was watching it like, yeah, give me more of that. And then also, I think that the reason I ended up really actually liking the movie, because when it ended, I didn't expect it to end like that. I didn't even expect for it to end there. And when it ended right at that point, I was like, okay. And I felt like it kind of earned it, because I didn't feel like down, but I felt like, wow, like there's so much more story to tell here. There's so much more. You're like really leaving us right here. And I kind of respected them. Like, okay, if this is where you want to go. I don't know if it was a scheduling conflict or whatever, but it was so abrupt that I was like, whoa, like that was like super abrupt. Like there's like so much aftermath right now. But I did enjoy it. And I think that if they do a part 3, go for the rated R, and I think it is going to sing. It is going to make all the money. And I think that's the only thing holding it back right now. Just make it rated R, make it rated R. I need to see the game. I wonder how much gore is in. I wonder if there's any gore in it. I'm pretty sure there's gore in it from some of these kills. There has to be. So, yeah. So I'm curious about that. Yeah, so I think I will definitely play the game. I think that's the next step for me. I need to play the game and see what I can see from the movie in there and see how like faithful they are. But I am definitely enjoying it, the series, and I'm glad that hopefully looks like there's gonna be more. But listen to the fans, man. Obviously, I'm not a true fan. I don't really know about any of the games, but I am a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's now for sure from watching part 1 and 2, and I think that they should make it rated R. But let me know what you think. If they should make it rated R, does it matter? Does it affect anyone's viewing experience? But I think it could. I don't know. I think the territory they go into, it would be pretty cool. But take care. Stay sure to know the name. Spread love and light. And how are we gonna sign off? Let's sign off with maybe like a horror slash or something.